Good morning, everyone. We had a question on number 21 on 6.3, so we're just going to talk about this one really quick. So in a survey, a group of students is asked their favorite sport. 18 chose other. So we know that other here is 18. It's not, but the others are listed as percents, okay? So we're going to come back to that. And then question A is how many students participated in the survey. So that's as a whole. So let's start with that one. And then B was how many liked football, which I didn't actually get on here. Okay, so we have to write our formula here. So A, which is the part, is simply the percentage as a decimal times the whole, right? Okay. So the part is 18, right? The whole we don't know, which is what we're solving for. They want to know how many total students, participate in the survey as a whole, right? Okay, so 18 is our part, and we need to know, therefore, one of these other two, because that's how it works. We can only solve for one variable at a time. So which one does it give us? Well, it doesn't directly give us the percentage, but it does tell us what the other two percentages are. So if I add up 40 plus 37.5, what do I get? I get 77.5. Now if I subtract that from 100, 100 minus 77.5 is 22.5. So therefore, this whole thing here is 100%, right? So if that's 100%, then 100% minus 40 minus 37.5 tells us what our percent is. And our percent is, for other, would be 22.5%. And remember, that's divided by 100, so we're going to move our little decimal 2 places to divide to the left. So this is going to be 0.225. times W, also known as 0.225W. Alright, sorry that's a little sloppy. Alright, so now how do we solve for W, which is what we're trying to figure out? We just divide both sides by 0.225. Aren't you glad Mr. Hines let you use a calculator on this section? So I type in 18 divided by 0.225 on my calculator over here that you can't see, and I get 80. I encourage you to go ahead and try that on your calculator so you can see that it works. So how many students participate in the survey? 80. All right, and B, let me just double check. I believe B was how many chose football. Well, you saw the answer, so there's the spoiler. So how many were in football? Let's see here. So we're going to start from the same formula. So the question is how many football. Okay, so we're going to start with the same formula. A equals the percent as a decimal times the whole. Let's see. Well, we know the whole now. And football, we know the percentage for it. And we're trying to find what part of this total survey is football. So I guess we're just going to solve A is equal to, well, football is 37.5%. Get our little decimal mover here, 2 places to the left. So it is 0.375. And our whole is 80. So 80 times 0.375 gives us 30. So how many were in football? 30. Okay, so we should be able to figure out the other one very simply. So ask yourself that. Take just 1 minute, pause the video, and ask yourself how many played baseball without doing a formula or anything. How can you figure that out? Okay, well, hopefully you paused that and figured it out yourself. But if you add 30 plus 18, you get 48. And how many were total in the whole survey? Well, we figured it out right here, 80. So that leaves us with 32. So the totals here would be 18 for other, 32 for baseball, and 30 for football, for a total of 80. All right, that's that one. Talk to you later.